Are you having problems with your OBS live stream on YouTube buffering and freezing? If so, stick around because I'm going to show you an easy way to fix that.
YouTube Simplified.
Hi and welcome to Creator Fundamentals. My name is Dan Currier and it is my mission to simplify YouTube so you and I can grow together. In this video, I want to talk about that frustrating issue that can happen when you're live streaming on YouTube and or completely freeze. Everybody in the chat room starts to go crazy, letting you know that they're looking at a stone wall picture, nobody's lips are moving, and they can't hear anything. So if you've ever been in this situation, stick around because I'm going to show you how to go into your OBS settings and correct this issue. You know, this issue can absolutely happen to anyone, including some of the top YouTubers who do this on a regular basis and have amassed thousands or hundreds of thousands of subscribers. You exactly what you can do. TubeBuddy is the #1 browser extension for managing and growing your YouTube channel. It's available to download for free. There's a link in the description below. Alright, so let's head over to the computer. I'm going to show you exactly where it is in settings and how you can adjust it on the fly to help your videos go more smoothly.
Alright guys, so this one is super easy and straightforward. You want to go ahead and open up OBS Studio, or if you're in the middle of a live stream and you're having this issue, you can actually change this on the fly. So when you're in OBS, in the lower right hand corner, you have a settings option. When you click on settings, you're going to get this box that opens here. Now what you want to do is head into the output menu and you'll see that you have streaming information with an audio bitrate and a video bitrate. Your video bitrate is what is going to help you get past that freezing and buffering that you're experiencing on your system. Now, if you installed OBS recently, it tries to perform tests to determine your optimal bitrate at the time of installation. If you did it a little bit in the past, your bitrate may be whatever the default was at the time that you installed it. So this is definitely something to consider. I am currently, I think I've been as high as 10,000 in my video bitrate, which gives you a nice HD image and high quality. But when you have changes in your service provider or your internet connection in general is not the strongest, you may need to adjust this to be able to work with what you have. When I first started doing live streams, I ran into the issue constantly with buffering, and that was because I had a poor internet connection and I really couldn't do anything about it until I discovered this trick to basically tone down your video bitrate. Now, your replays are not going to be HD quality, but if you're in the middle of a live stream that you can't function in because it's frozen or buffering, then this is a great way to get a serviceable connection so you can interact and continue on your live stream. So whatever your video bitrate is set to in here, you can lower it, and the lowest that I was able to go and actually still have a fully serviceable, fairly decent looking live stream is 1500. So if you're at 10,000 or 12,000 or 8,000, I originally had this set, I believe, between 10 and 12,000, but what I found is if the entire family jumps on the internet connection when I'm trying to do a live stream, that is not going to work quite as well, because at the time that I tested it, nobody was on the connection, and that was the optimal. That's the best I can expect when it's just me using the internet. So if you are experiencing that, you can come in here and lower this. You don't necessarily have to jump all the way down to 1500, but you can make adjustments here, and as you can see, you change them and you click apply, and that'll adjust the bitrate on your live stream. And that will absolutely help you get past buffering and other issues that you experience. So you can, while you have somebody on a screen in OBS, you're doing your live stream, you can hop in here, pop up the settings, and try to scale down that bitrate to a point where you get a nice, serviceable, decent looking live stream. Obviously, you can step your way down so you don't lose all your quality and you have the best replay you possibly can. But at the end of the day, if you want to get that live stream finished, you can continue to modify that and lower it as you go along. Now, the one thing to consider, if you have notoriously bad internet connection and you think you can't live stream, I would definitely try installing OBS, let it perform that auto test to see where you're at. If you already have a bunch of stuff built in OBS, I would try by lowering that bitrate as low as 1500 and see how your live streams work on the internet connection you have. So that is all there is to it. You make those changes, you click OK, and you are good to go.
I hope you found this video helpful. If you would like to continue to receive notifications about videos that help simplify YouTube, or you need a little bit of help in mastering OBS, make sure you click that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you
Hey guys, it's Dugdish. I'm back with a new video. So I have gotten a lot of questions of how I set up my OBS settings, not the scenes and the sources, but the settings, what my settings are, in order to get a lag-free and smooth stream. So I'm gonna show that now. I'm gonna show you how I do it, how mine is done, and let's go through this. The first page is like nothing important, so we just head through the stream. The first thing you should consider is what server you want to stream to. I live in Denmark, and even though that Stockholm and Frankfurt is the two countries and servers with the best routing, I actually found out that Paris is the server that I got the best. You have a better routing, and you can. I play CSGO mainly, which is a CPU-based game. If you play a CPU-based game and you stream via the CPU, you can see that's a lot of pressure on your CPU. So that's why you should consider using your graphics card, because you won't use that for a lot of stuff. And here I have rescaled the output for 1280 720, because if you run the highest resolution, that's gonna put a lot of pressure on your CPU and your GPU, which will cause like this laggy screens for your viewers. Also, you should consider only the highest resolution if you have an insane CPU, or if you do use a dual PC setup. CBR 4500 bitrate. Beforehand, Twitch recommended maximum 3500 for partners, but now they changed the servers so that you should run between 3000 and 6000. If you are a non-partner, I think you should consider just going like 3,500, 4,000. Otherwise, if you're a partner, you probably know how to use OBS, but 4,500 or 5,000 is good. Again, experiment and see what works. I could probably push this, but I know that 4,500 is a really good spot for me, and at some point I might try to push it for 5,000 and see if that works. Keyframe 2, preset high quality. I have everything to high quality so it looks good for you guys. Profile high, level auto.